Devastating!
His nickname is Big Bang. He doesn't shout, doesn't provoke, doesn't challenge. He simply steps in and breaks jaws. Junto Nakatani is not just another champion. He's speed, toughness, and Japanese precision. They call him the invisible nightmare for the elite. And now the big question, can he surpass Naoya Inoue himself? Let's break it down. Born in Inabe, Mie Prefecture, Junto started boxing from an early age, inspired by Japanese champions. His style was shaped by strict discipline and years of hard work in the gym. This path led him to the title of Japanese amateur champion. But, seeing no reason to stay in the amateurs, where there was neither serious money nor wide popularity, he decided to turn professional. From the very start, he stood out, tall for his weight class, a southpaw with deadly timing. In less than 4 years, Junto Nakatani made his way through opponents like lightning. He defeated 17 straight opponents without fanfare, no theatrics, just punches, and each fight was a statement for the future. He didn't just win. He earned a reputation as a cold-blooded knockout artist who doesn't smile at press conferences but leaves fighters lying on the canvas. In February 2019, he stepped into his first title fight against Naoki Mochizuki, calm, focused, as if he already knew how it would end. It was a fight for the Japanese flyweight championship. From the start, Nakatani controlled the pace, moving effortlessly, throwing jabs like needles, and when he found the moment, landing powerful left hooks to the body and head. Round after round, he broke down his opponent. Then, in the beginning of the ninth, Junto unleashed a flurry, left, right, left, right. The combination stunned Mochizuki, who staggered and clinched. But it was already the agony of defeat. After a few more attacks, when it was clear Mochizuki wasn't responding, the referee stopped the fight. The first title, and the first loud statement, Junto Nakatani, the rising force of Japanese boxing. 4 months after his first title, Junto stepped in again, and showed that now he was not just a champion, but a threat to anyone who would dare enter the ring with him. His opponent, the experienced Philip Luis Cuerdo, wasn't enough for Junto. It all ended in the very first round. As soon as Nakatani felt the distance, he landed a devastating left hook. Cuerdo fell. The fight was over. It was a demonstration. Junto can win not only with technique, but with power, speed, and without any words. The 20th fight was a true test for Junto. He faced Milan Melindo, a former world champion in the IBF and IBO versions, a technician with a granite chin and decades of experience at the highest level. This was a step up, not just in terms of the opponent's status, but in difficulty, experience, and mental strain. From the very first rounds, he began to break Melindo down piece by piece. He controlled the distance, outpunched him on the counters, and gave the veteran no room to breathe. By the 6th round, it was clear, Melindo was struggling. After a precise combination, the referee stopped the fight. TKO, and another statement. Junto claimed another important victory, and now his name started to echo not just in Japan, but beyond Asia. Everything had led to this moment. At stake, his first career world championship title in the WBO flyweight division. His opponent, Guillermo Magramo, a fast, aggressive Filipino with 24 wins, 2020 by knockout. This fight had been postponed 3 times due to the pandemic, but on November 6, 2020, it finally happened. Magramo was dangerous, but only on paper. In reality, Junto delivered one of the calmest and smartest performances of his career. He controlled the distance, punched on the move, and didn't let his opponent breathe on the inside. And whenever Magramo came forward, he caught him with combinations and left him unanswered. By the middle of the fight, it was clear. Magramo couldn't keep up. He just couldn't reach Junto. In the 8th round, it ended. A series. Left, right, left again. Magramo falls. He gets up, but he's wobbling. The referee stops the fight. Junto Nakatani, world champion. No noise, no hype, but with such confidence as if it were just another day at the office. After claiming the championship belt, Junto was faced with a new challenge, not just to defend his title, but to do it in America. On September 10th, 2021, at Casino del Sol in Tucson, Junto stepped into the ring against former junior champion Angel Acosta, a knockout artist with a Mexican style and experience in title fights. Many were expecting a real war, but Junto didn't waste any time.
Between a Japanese champion and to stand tall.
In the first round, he broke Acosta's nose, one precise punch, and blood flowed.
Down already. Boom. He landed right on the temple. Nakatani won the heat. It's going to be hard. Step back.
The referee and doctor warned, if it gets worse, we'll stop the fight. And it did get worse.
Also fires back. Mess here in round number 2, and he wants to fight. Your shirt's looking like Nakatani.
In the 4th round, Nakatani continued to break his opponent down methodically. Jab, like a bullet. Movements, precise. Defense, impenetrable.
Which it looks like it will, so try to get a shot in there. That's what you're doing.
After another combination to the face and body, the referee stopped the fight.
Those combinations. It's over. Starting with his jab.
The first defense, successful. The debut in the US, impressive. And now Junto's name was being spoken aloud, not just in Tokyo, but in Las Vegas as well. After his brilliant debut in the US, Junto returned home and stepped in for his second defense of the WBO title as a star. His opponent, Ryota Yamauchi, the WBO Asia-Pacific title holder, aggressive, determined, and aiming for an upset. But the upset never came.
Flyweight, he said he wants to hurt you, show the reaction. Oh, good right-handed from Yamauchi. He's not a volume puncher by any means.
Junto controlled the fight from the first round. The distance, his. The rhythm, his. The punches, landing more frequently and harder.
The eyes, the face, the nose.
Yamauchi came forward but kept running into jabs and counterhooks, losing round after round.
Both hands go, head and body. Like you see. Hard left hand.
By the 8th round, it was clear. The class difference was too great. Nakatani switched gears, landed a series to the head and body, and practically buried his opponent under a barrage of punches. The referee intervened and stopped the fight.
He is in big-time trouble. And that is it.
Once again, Junto left no questions. Clean, confident, like a champion.
Former WBO IBF strawweight.
In the fall of 2022, Junto took the next step. He moved up from the flyweight division, officially vacating the WBO title on October 27th, and transitioned to a new weight class, super flyweight. On November 1st, 2022, once again at Saitama Super Arena, Junto entered the ring against Francisco Rodriguez Jr., a former title contender, a Mexican with heart, a granite chin, and a style that never takes a step back. This was a test. Could Nakatani maintain his power in a heavier division? The answer, yes.
And some blood coming out of the nose and mouth of Rodriguez as well.
Junto controlled the pace, never allowing Rodriguez to impose his exchanges, using distance, precision, and speed. The Mexican came forward, but more and more often, in vain. In the 7th round, trying to stop the pressure, Rodriguez landed a low blow and was penalized with a point deduction.
The game is going to go to southpaw. He has to watch out for that.
Are we going to get a point deduction?
The fight went the full distance. All 3 judges unanimously gave the victory to Junto.
Nakatani making his debut at 115 pounds. Great fight.
Junto proved that his power and control had carried over as he moved up in weight, and now he was dominating once again in his 2nd division. In the spring of 2023, Nakatani stood at a new summit. The WBO mandated that Kazuto Ioka defend his title against Junto, but Ioka chose a rematch with Joshua Franco, vacating the belt. This opened the door for Nakatani to face a new opponent, Andrew Maloney, a former champion from Australia, tough, durable, and experienced. Nation. Round by round, Maloney tried to resist, but was always a step behind. In the 11th, another knockdown.
Absolute devastating!
New world champion, 2nd division, 2nd title. This punch would later be named Knockout of the Year by The Ring. And it wasn't just a knockout, it was a statement, delivered in super heavy style. After the stunning knockout in Las Vegas, Junto returned home to defend his WBO super flyweight title against Argy Cortez, a durable Mexican known for his stamina and for going the distance against Juan Francisco Estrada.
A Japanese champion.
But against Nakatani, surviving proved much more difficult.
Left hand, just like that.
Their flush.
Yeah, the little check.
Performance, and that win over Malone.
The early rounds were marked by control, jab, movement, distance. Junto read his opponent like an open book. And in the 5th round, the destruction began. At the end of the round, Junto landed a powerful left hook to the body. Cortez dropped.
Nice shot.
He got up and immediately, another shot to the same spot. Another knockdown, again from a body shot.
Body shot, yeah.
Climbing up and down.
The Mexican kept going forward, though he was taking almost everything.
You have Cortez.
Both playing good to yeah, he's kind of using the
But in the 9th round, Junto hit the spot once more, causing the 3rd knockdown. Again, to the body.
How are we going to live up to the expectations based on
Body shot,
how
Bob.
he performed in?
It seemed that Nakatani could finish the fight at any moment, but he didn't rush. He controlled with a cold head. After 12 rounds, there was no doubt, a confident victory by unanimous decision. He once again proved, not only does he have speed, timing, and technique, now he has the championship maturity to go with it. 3 weight classes, each one a new step upward. On February 24, 2024 in Tokyo, Junto Nakatani stepped into the ring to once again rewrite history, this time for the vacant WBC bantamweight title. His opponent, Alexandro Santiago, a fighter known for his toughness and aggression, the man who recently took the title from Nonito Donaire. But against Nakatani, everything looked different. From the 1st round, Junto started to measure the distance, working the jab, finding the rhythm, and stalking Santiago like a hunter, taking his time. Round by round, he increased the pressure, and in the 1st minute of the 6th round, it became clear. A textbook combination. Left-right, left again, and Santiago fell to the canvas. He got up, wobbled, looked to the corner, but the fight was far from over. Junto didn't waste a second. He cornered his opponent and unleashed a barrage of punches. Santiago fell again. This time, there was no continuation. Junto Nakatani, the new WBC champion, and this was already his 3rd title in his 3rd weight class. And now, the question is no longer, will he become great? The question is, what is Junto Nakatani's limit? Just 5 months after Junto Nakatani became world champion in his 3rd division, here comes his first defense. On July 20th, 2024, he faced mandatory challenger Vincent Astrolabio, a powerful Filipino known for his heavy punches and an impressive victory over Nikolai Potapov. But it ended before the audience even had time to settle. Junto immediately took the center of the ring, read his opponent's movement, and executed a combination like clockwork. Right to the head, left to the body. One punch, and that was it. Astrolabio collapsed to the canvas, writhing in pain, but couldn't get up. Junto didn't just defend his title. He showed that the difference between him and the others is like comparing different disciplines. In his second WBC title defense, Junto Nakatani faced Tasana Salapat, an experienced Thai with iron endurance and dozens of fights under his belt. But even experience couldn't save him from precision. In the third round, Nakatani sent Salapat to the canvas. The Thai got up, tried to recover, but the pressure only increased. Junto switched into hunting mode. Round by round, he picked apart his opponent, found angles, and exploited holes in his defense. And in the sixth round, it all came to an end. First, a combination to the head, and the second knockdown. Salapat got up, wobbled, but no longer controlled the pace. A few seconds later, another explosion. Junto once again won with ease, once again without question. And now, in the bantamweight division, he didn't just look like a champion, he looked like the king of the division. Exactly 1 year after capturing the WBC title, Junto steps into the ring for his third defense. His opponent, David Cuellar Contreras, a Mexican fighter known for his aggression, dangerous style, and a strong winning streak. Many were expecting a thrilling war, but Junto wouldn't let it start.
For the young David. Doubling up.
In the third round, he finds his moment. A precise, well-timed combination sends Contreras to the canvas. Contreras gets up, tries to compose himself, but Junto doesn't give him a second, sending him down again. Another defense, another masterclass. And now, Junto Nakatani is one step away from unification. On June 8, 2025 in Tokyo, Junto Nakatani will face Ryosuke Nishida, the IBF champion. Two undefeated fighters, two different styles, one division, one belt on the line. And this will not just be a unification fight. This is the fight for the throne. So far, Junto is moving flawlessly. He's dismantling opponents, capturing titles in new divisions, and doing it faster, quieter, and cleaner than anyone. And if everything continues as it has been, we will witness a new era, the era of Junto Nakatani. What do you think? Can Nakatani rewrite history and overshadow Inoue? Let us know in the comments.